What's up guys, Jesse here, and today we are on skill level 22, 23, 24, and 25. So you might be like, damn, you putting all of them together? Well, all these are fairly short, fairly simple, not going to take a lot of time to teach. So I just kind of combined them and made one video. Pretty much a DIY video. Again, all this stuff I've taught. Anybody can do it. Some of it's a bit of a lost art with technology, but let's get into it. I got a hair in my face, I'm sorry y'all, which is amazing because I'm bald, you know. All right, so the first one up is tire pressure, and again, I'm back to this is a lost art. And what I mean by that with tire pressure is my wife's Honda Pilot. It tells you how much tire pressure you have per tire. So what I'm about to teach you, I mean, this is just pretty much if you're, I guess you're a gearhead or you're wanting to learn this kind of thing, or if you don't have a car with that kind of tech. But I feel like cars like this are phasing out, and eventually every car is going to tell you how much tire pressure you have. But if you don't have that, I'm about to teach you how. So anyways, you can pretty much Google anything, right? So Google the tire pressure on your car. Everybody has a smartphone, Google it. See the CRV right here, 26 pounds is what it's called for, but 30 pounds is more optimal and efficient. This one's called for 30 pounds, but 32 is efficient. So one of these bad boys ain't nothing but maybe a buck, might be $2 now with inflation. And let me show you how to do it. So you want to pop your valve stem like so and push, and this one has no, it won't focus. Pretty much it is 30 on the spot, so we'll take it. And you want to walk around the car and do that with all of them. And that, my friends, is how you check tire pressure. So now, skill level 23 is checking your brakes. A visible look at your brakes. Now, every rim made into existence should have some type of hole where you can see the rotor and the brake pad and caliper, so you can kind of eyeball it and see what's going on. These are a little bit difficult to go in. All right guys, let's go over here and check the brake pads on my wife's Honda Pilot. Love this thing, by the way. So like I said, you should be able to look in here, and some people will say measure it. I'm not going to tell you how to measure it, but just visibly looking at it, you should be able to see some pad, some thickness of the pad. But I mean, I understand that we're teaching visibility, right, of what to look for to check your brake pads. But I would say the better way to check them is to listen to your car. So all brake pads have squealers on them, or squeal tabs, and when they get low, the tabs will rub on the rotor and make a squealing sound to let you know that you need to change your pads. So you can visibly check them, the thickness of the pad, and if you see some pad, you know, some thickness, then you're good. If you can't really see the pad, then you need to change them. That's what you're looking for. So let's move on to the next skill level. All right guys, next up is skill level 24, and it is inspecting your belts to make sure you don't need to change them or one isn't about to break on you. So here's how you do it. Let me real quick. So you see this belt right here. So basically what you're looking for is you're looking for on the edges, like kind of like fray, like it's coming apart. You're looking for missing parts, dry rot, uneven wear. If it's like real shiny, them are the things that you are looking for on these belts. These belts look pretty good. Alright guys, skill level 25, the last one, is about your hoses and how to check your hoses. So what you're looking for is your hose to be like this. When you mash it, it goes back. Same with this one. When you mash it, it goes back. Mash it, it goes back. So when you mash it, you want to listen for like a crunchy sound, or you know, if it's hard to mash, or if it feels brittle when you mash it. Them are the types of things you want to look for. Or if you see like a moist spot on it, look for cracks, dry rot, that type of thing. But all these are pretty good. This one is that hose right there is gross. It looks nasty. But yeah, overall, that's how you want them to respond, like that. If you do this and they stay, there's probably a problem. Or if you mash it and it's hard to mash, or it feels mushy, then that's a problem. Anyways guys, that is all the skill levels for inspecting these parts on your cars. Remember, with your brakes, I would recommend instead of visible, even though alright guys, my SD card got full and it randomly cut off on me. So that is how you inspect your brakes, your hoses, and your belts. And on the brakes, I would like to leave one last tip. I wouldn't recommend, you can visibly inspect them, but I would more recommend listening to them and the feel of your brake pedal when you're driving. That's what I would recommend. So guys, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also hit that bell for notifications if you're on a mechanic journey like myself. And I'm also on TikTok. See you guys next video.